Coach, if you would start us with an opening statement.
Sure. I thought that was a very gritty match played by both teams. It was a slugfest. I thought that both teams were really trying to be as aggressive as possible. And that put us both in some interesting situations. But I think that, in the end, we ended up, doing a great job of taking care of the ball and putting pressure on Otterbein to have to make some plays. Our defense really picked up when we got into sets 2, 3, and 4. And I think that was critically important. I think that Otterbein served very, very well and put a lot of pressure on our passers. It's been, we haven't seen serving like that. We need to, that's something that we need to kind of get a little bit better at to get into system and to be able to play our kind of game. But in the end, we kind of came through with some pressure kind of situations, and I'm really proud of my team.
Becky, first set losses have been a rarity for you, losing sets period.
Yeah.
Talk about that huddle as you're going into the second game. What was stressed? What did you talk about? How did you guys kind of find your center to take the next 3?
Well, I think it was pretty clear what was going on. I mean, like we weren't passing well, and then we were hitting balls out of bounds. And so, having the opportunity to get a good pass and then to be able to run, kind of our system was important. Thought in the second, third, and fourth sets, our passers did a better job of staying with the ball. They were serving some deep floats that had a lot of movement on them, and our passers started just kind of moving with the ball a little bit more instead of letting the ball move away from them. And I think that put us into some situations to get Lauren the ball and her the opportunity to move the ball around the court. So,
Courtney, in your mind, what did you guys do from set 1 through the rest of the match better?
We just knew that we had to go on more runs and limit theirs. So we kind of focused on going for 5 points at a time, being the first team to get to 5 points and then 10. Once we kind of had that focus, things started to kind of go our way a little bit more. So instead of having this big picture view of the game, we kind of took it into small increments.
Coach, obviously Lauren directs your offense, but she does a lot more things. Getting a few blocks today, getting that going across the court or into the scorer's table to get that ball late in the set. Just talk about what the impact she makes besides just setting up hitters like Courtney and Jenna and others.
She's a gamer. I've been watching, I watched Lauren for a long time before she came to Hope. And I knew that with her we were getting a winner. And she just puts her team in positions to be successful. And that's exactly what I want out of a setter. I don't need somebody who's left-handed and 6'2". Because she's not, but she makes things happen. She puts her hitters into situations that allows them to be successful, and she brings a ton to our court. When she made that play, going into the scorer's table, there's just, I don't know exactly what happened after that, but I felt very confident that we were going to have some really good things happen in the next few points, just because she's able to go on some of these kind of runs with just her will.
Take me through that play where you're going to the scorer's table. Obviously, volleyball is a quick reaction game, but you're dealing with running into into a scorer's table, not getting hurt, but getting the ball back behind you. Just take me through what you saw in that flash of a few seconds to get that ball back where you can get it over.
Oh man, I really don't like to lose, and I know it about a momentum shift. My team will tell me, we communicate a lot, and they'll tell me if it's too dangerous for something to get it. So I could hear them cheering me on to get it. I felt confident, and I just really didn't want that play to end.
Courtney, seeing her do that at that moment, what do you think that did for that team as you're trying to close this out?
I just think that was kind of the final push to make us believe that we could close out that set. It's easy to feel a lot of pressure in a tight match like that. We're trying to stay calm, but that just kind of got us excited. We knew if Lauren can do that, we can win these next 3 points.
And then Becky, your group will find out. Obviously one way or the other, you're going to be facing a good team tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You've seen both. Just describe what you're expecting tomorrow and what's it going to take to get back to the box.
Well, we are going to have to get into better system than we did today, and that meaning pass the ball with a little bit more efficiency so that we can run a quick offense, what we're kind of used to doing. Both teams present a lot of different options, and so WashU did a nice job of moving the ball around last night. Elmhurst does a great job. They've got 4 very talented hitters, and we're just going to have to stay in front of what they're able to get. But we've been talking about this all season long. It's going to come down to what happens on our side of the net. Are we going to pass in system? Are we going to swing aggressively? Are we going to stay ahead of the play defensively and put ourselves into positions to be successful? Those are the things that we've been talking about all season, and I'm excited for our team to be able to get the opportunity to do it tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.